Guys, I want us to talk about the protest that is currently happening. There's a protest that is currently happening. As of me talking to you, there's a protest that is currently happening in Matatiela. It is about the young girl, Cwecwe, the young girl that was violated. We all can safely say we do not agree with what happened to Cwecwe. There's no way we can agree with that horrible thing, right? I've got some quite interesting. It's not interesting. That is the wrong word. I have this. Okay, maybe this one is interesting. You know what people are saying? They are saying they want a minister to step down. So that's quite interesting. Yeah. I was talking to somebody not long ago and I was like, The person was asking me if I think that the minister will ever step down. And I said, no, that's not going to happen. Like Pala, that's not going to happen, not under Pala. He himself is facing a dark cloud, and you think he's gonna go around and change people just because of that? That's not going to happen. Not Pala. Firing the minister, forget. But things are that tense. Things are seriously tense there, to an extent that an army has to be called to come and, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, as I'm talking to you here, I've got visuals here where the police and the army are busy trying to control the crowd, and I wish to share with you, but it is safe to say that people want the minister to even step down. The entire Minister of Police, they feel betrayed by the minister. They feel that the minister is protecting certain individuals. But do you disagree or agree with people when they say they feel like the minister is betraying them? You know what I'm saying? I want you to listen. I want you to look at the videos where army together with the police, separate videos. There's the one with the army, then there's the other one with the police. You know what I'm saying? Doing this. Gets even more funnier, if there's ever such a word, because I've got like 1, 2, 3 videos that are, around the story saga. So you better stick around. You better stick around because there's more. There's more to the story saga than what meets the eye, and definitely I am going to share with you more about that. We haven't heard, as of now, whether the principal's DNA test were taken or not. You will remember that the minister have spoken about that, but we don't know as of today whether the child, and I want to repeat this, we don't know as of today whether or not the principal have submitted the DNA test done, and what other samples. We don't know. We don't know. What are the results? Yes, I understand. If you are working in this justice system at this moment, you are caught in between. One, if you share the details about the the principal, you might get arrested. Poppy acts, you know. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So there are things that you cannot say. There are things that you can say legally. So I understand the complexity of the matter right now, but I also appreciate the fact that people do not want to let this thing die. They are making sure that they keep it alive. This protest, they are making sure that they keep it alive. I want you to look at videos here.
Right, okay, thank you so much for your time. Okay, Iman, organizers of this march, Mr. Yankis, he's the provincial secretary of the ANC Youth League here in the Eastern Cape. One of the things we're going to talk about why you're here. But one of the things that you said to the crowd, that anarchy will not be allowed. Talk to me about that.
It's fine. We have agreed that this is a peaceful march. We won't allow anarchy. We are not anarchists. What we are here demanding justice. We are saying the principals must go and do DNA. But what is provoking the crowd is that there is a deployment of South African Defence Force. We don't know who deployed them. There is a deployment of heavy security by the school. Now we are saying, who is in charge of this country? When we are marching and demonstrating our rights, then there's a deployment of South African Defence Force. When we needed them to be here to make sure that they fight the injustice that is taking place in Matatiele, they were not there to be found.
We have seen over the past week many marches taking place in this community, even at the weekend. What is it that this particular march want?
What we are saying is that all those who are suspects, they came forward and say, we are willing to be tested.
Yeah.
We are saying why there's a refusal from the principal.
Is the principal a suspect?
We are saying because we don't want to be tested. All males that were surrounding the girl must be tested. If there's something that has happened in a present where I'm there as a male, which has to do with rape, I must be able to volunteer myself and to be tested. The fact that there's a refusal, there's a serious protection, there's a serious investment from Afivoram to defend you, you make us to suspect that there's something that you are hiding. If there's something that they are not hiding, they must go, and we want DNA to close the case.
One of the things also I've heard some of the people calling for is that this school must continue to be deregistered. Is that the same sentiment that you should?
We agree on that because it has proven that it does not represent the entire population of Matatiele. It represents a minority of white people who are now have deployed South African Defence Force to come and threaten the constituents that demand justice.
I'm confused by your last response, because you're saying this school does not represent the majority of the people in this town. But considering that the parents that send their children here are from here, clarify.
The fact that you are saying there is a principal who is white who has raped a black child.
We don't know that he has raped a child.
We are saying that the fact that we are saying must go to a DNA, then they are saying it's a racism card, which means once we discuss racism, when we are not discussing racism, we must start to suspect you that we are pushing racism. What we are saying, if this was a white child, the media was going to be here, there was going to be a serious demand.
Okay, so we will proceed. I still have 2 more videos. Go be. People do not want to let this go. People are making sure that somebody must account. At this particular juncture, okay, I want to ask this question because I'm looking at the fact that there seems like there's no clear direction. Okay, people say this because they that are in charge or they that are in position of power, they can see that there's dissatisfaction from the ground, and they can see that okay, this thing doesn't look like it's dying down. Because I think personally, they were betting on that the protest will die down, and that's, by the way, the secrets. You understand? They know in South Africa, usually when there is something trending, it usually lasts for 7 days in South Africa. It's not like other countries, e.g. America. America, they tend to do well when it comes to that, in that they can have something trending for a very long time, but not in South Africa. So if you understand this like I do, then you will bet that, okay, people in South Africa there's a story that is going to trend. 7 days is going to die down. And then something else is going to trigger their attention. I think the authorities, they were betting that after 7 days, this is going to die down. But people are still taking it to the street, protesting. I love the fact that it's not dying down. I like the fact that it's not dying down. That gives me hope. Okay. Despite the fact that I've got hope, I've got a letter, by the way, from EMK party. Now, what they are saying, the minister must step down. So, who doesn't want the ministers to step down? It appears like everybody is saying, minister, you need to step down. What are you saying, when? Are you saying you need to step up or down? Which one? But look at the videos here. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay. The story that keeps giving. But the story, it's one story that I am not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna let this story go. I am going to make sure that I follow up here until we get to the bottom of this, and we will get to the bottom of this. Like it or not, we will get to the bottom of this. MK Party Nabo, they had something to say. In fact, let me first read this thing that says the minister must step down. But I can tell you this. There are people are saying here they want all schools to be closed down from the 8th of April to 16th of April 2025. All the magistrate court to be closed down from the 8th of April to 16th April. All the public roads be shut down from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. April to 5 p.m. daily until 16 April. No movement around the country. National shutdown from 5 a.m. in the morning. We demand resignation of Minister Mkhunu. Justice for Cwecwe. Wow, okay, that's what people are saying. I don't know why this thing has suddenly changed and giving me a different color. I'm just don't know what is happening here. The color is too loud for that. Particularly, allow me to fix this thing. I don't know why is this thing changing the color, the light here. Give me a moment. Let's fix the light, guys. I don't know why the light is doing what it's doing there. What it's doing. Why are you doing that to us? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll get it fixed. Done. Okay, so let's proceed. Yeah. Now I want to take you to MK Party now. MK Party now, they have released a statement. In their statement that was released yesterday, but I'm mixing everything because, we're talking about Cwecwe, so I might as well mix everything. They are saying, MK Party demands the resignation of Minister of Police over misleading the people of South Africa in the Cwecwe child rape case. The Umkhonto Party is outraged by the shocking revelation that have exposed the Minister of Police, Senzo Mkhunu, for misleading the South Africans in the highly sensitive child rape case of Cwecwe. In a media briefing on the 4th of April 2025, Minister Mkhunu stated that the DNA sample have been collected from the school principal and other persons of interest. This statement was intended to silence the widespread public anger and outrage, but the truth has since emerged. No such DNA sample have been collected from the principal at that time. In fact, Mr. Pierre, I don't know how to call his name, had reportedly refused to cooperate and had to be pressured by the public before submitting sample long after the minister's statement. Okay? This deception is not a minor miscommunication. It is a betrayal of the trust that South Africans placed in the institutions, especially in cases involving most vulnerable in our society, our women and children. MK Member of Parliament, Honorable Visvin Reddy, has today tabled a formal question demanding a full disclosure from the minister. Honorable Reddy has also called for the minister to resign immediately for misleading the nation and compromising the investigation involving the child rape survivor. MK Party wants to bring the minister's attention that he took an oath to uphold the Constitution and act in the best interest of the people. Unfortunately, that oath has now been broken. The women and the children of South Africa deserve better than a minister who is dishonest and cannot protect most vulnerable. Let's also not forget that he is the same Minister of Police that withheld information in Phala case against Mr. Ramaphosa in an aim to protect his criminality. Mr. Senzo Mngunu must go. That is from EMK Party. Yeah. Do I disagree? The minister naye kodwa hayi. It doesn't make it easier, man. Even if you just wish to defend him, hey, but it doesn't make it easier for you. Hi, ngeke. No. The minister doesn't make it easier for you. Even if you wish to defend him. Ngeke. But in this case, I would like you guys to tell me your thought and your opinion about everything. There seems to be more development around that. We'll talk in the next episode. But until the next episode, good people, please take care.